In this video, we are going to talk about how some of the worst moments in your life are not just punishments, they're preparation. You're doing the right thing and you're still suffering. You lost something you didn't deserve to lose. Now, Prophet Yusuf experienced all of this. Alayhi salam. He experienced betrayal, prison, loneliness. I'm going to start talking about what he faced specifically. Now, Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, as a kid, was smart and he could interpret dreams. And he had a dream that the sun and the moon and the 11 stars bowed to him. And he told his dad about it. And his dad, Prophet Jacob alayhi salam, Yaqub, told him, don't tell your brothers because they will get jealous of you. And he didn't. But it looked like that Prophet Jacob was paying more attention to Yusuf and his brother, Benjamin. And they were talking about, now Yusuf's brothers started to plot against him because they seen, wow, Yusuf's getting favorited and we want more attention to ourselves. So they started to plot to get rid of him, kill him, or put him somewhere. So one day they asked their dad, Prophet Jacob, can we take Yusuf with us and let him play with us? Their dad allowed, alayhi salam, Jacob, and they took him. And as they were going, and once they got far away, they were going to try to kill him, but one of the brothers stopped them and told them, don't do that, let's put him in a well and let someone else take him. So they threw him in a well in the middle of nowhere, and a passing caravan did take him. But in those moments that he was in the well, he had nobody, and all he had was God. And we should also allow that to sink in with us too. When we die in our life, who really is there for us all the time and actually help us is God. So you always got to be faithful, and you'll have less pain. And once you're most mindful, you'll be more peaceful. Now, when he got out of the well, a caravan took him to Egypt, sold him into slavery. And who he got sold to was a guy named Al-Aziz. He was the governor of Egypt at the time. And their main intention was with Yusuf was not really to be a slave, it was to be like a son. And they made him a son, and Yusuf, because he's just a smart individual, he started helping around, interpreting dreams, showing some people God's way, did not bow down to idol worship, because at the time they believed in idol worshiping. And what he also faced was just loneliness. He didn't see his dad nor his brothers. So you guys been understanding what I've been saying?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, no problem. And so what happened is he's just saying it's by God's will, it's by God's will. He knew that if God has a plan, it's better than his. And we should let that also sink into us. If our plan didn't work out, God definitely has a better plan for you. And as Yusuf got older, he also got worse tests. He got, now he had a test of a lady tried taking advantage of Nabi Yusuf because he had beauty. And so they made false statements about him because he wouldn't give in to them. So Yusuf said, alayhi salam, he said, I would rather be obedient than be disobedient. And so they imprisoned him. And Yusuf didn't mind. Alayhi salam didn't mind. He went to prison. He met the inmates. He interpreted their dreams. He told two prisoners, he told one, you're gonna die, and birds are gonna eat you as crumbs. This is in the Quran. By the way, I'm going off the Quran. I'm not going off hadith, just for the Quran. And he had another dream that a servant was going to go back to his job leading the Pharaoh of the time. So, and he told them, he said, don't forget me when you get out of here. Please remember me and tell Pharaoh about me. Several years later, he forgot. He forgot and didn't tell. And then when Pharaoh had a dream, he had a dream of 7 fat cows getting eaten by 7 skinny cows, I think. And no one could interpret the dream. There was no dream interpreter in the city or the town that could interpret it. And then the servant that was an ex-prisoner realized and remembered that Yusuf could interpret it. And he told Pharaoh, I know a guy and I can solve your problem. So they went to go find Yusuf, the ex-prisoner, to go get Yusuf. But Yusuf said no. Yusuf said, clear my name and I'll come. And Yusuf told them, he told to the ex-prisoner to tell Pharaoh, investigate the case about the hands that were cut. And Pharaoh went to investigate the women and told them, are you guys guilty or not? Did Yusuf do this to you? And did he try taking advantage of you? And then the woman finally admitted that no, we have lied and Yusuf is truly innocent. Yusuf cleared his name and went and told Pharaoh and interpreted his dream. And Pharaoh made him like an advisor and built him a status and made him from a slave to like the governor of Egypt. And Yusuf always knew to stand by the will of God. And now how we should take this into account to our lives is always know that God has a better plan. No matter what plan we have, if it didn't work out, God has a better plan. Always be mindful of God. Always know that God is watching. None of the things in your life is random. It's all precision. God destined you a destiny. So stop trying to play around. Focus on your life. Be faithful. And you'll be, inshallah, one of the successful ones. And be the righteous. In the meantime, between time, I'll see you in the next video.